Good day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to my channel. This is Girls Connection, the World's Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, click the notification bell for your daily news updates locally and internationally. Teen in custody after grandfather found in shallow grave. 3 years ago, when Deline Seaborn reunited with her father, her expectation was that the relationship would be long-lasting. However, little did she know that death, allegedly at the hands of a family member, would have snatched him from her. Deline's 73-year-old father, Errol, was found in a shallow grave Sunday night after his relatives filed a missing persons report. He was last seen on Friday morning. The relatives, who had been preparing for another family member's funeral when they last saw him, said it was unlike him not to show up at the setup that evening and the funeral on Saturday. On Sunday, when one of his nieces went to his house to make checks, she was told by the deceased man's stepson, who was living with him, that he had not seen him since Tuesday. The niece detected a foul odor and raised an alarm. The residents conducted a further search that led them to an area where they saw fresh soil and the dead man's hand protruding from the dirt. "Me just getting to know the man and him gone," Deline said as she stood at a shop in the community of Pondside in Red Hills, St. Andrew yesterday. "Me no used to him yet. I met him when I was 5 years old. Me no see him back until me at 20. Me no see him back again until just the other day," the woman told the Jamaica Observer yesterday. Spending her 47th birthday with her father in June reassured her that the man she only knew of really wanted to be in her life. Even losing him was not on her mind. Deline said when she spoke with her father on Wednesday, he told her that the grandson, who had allegedly threatened to kill him, had returned to the area. "I told him to be careful and he said, 'Yeah man, if anything I will call the police.' So yesterday me frightened when my brother called me and I said them cannot find him. 2 days now them I look for him," she said. The woman, who was at a meeting when she got a phone call that he had been found in a shallow grave, said it is too much for her to bear. "Me I say, look how we make plan because my baby father dead and no bury yet, and I called him Wednesday and I tell him about it and him a tell me say if anything call him," she said. Errol's grandson, Kingsley, who was also building a relationship with his father, said he had heard similar stories in the media but never thought his father would be brutally killed. "It is so sad to know that your own grandson that you try to live for allegedly do something like this. The elder always try to protect you and make you know what is right from wrong. I don't really know what triggered it," Kingsley explained. The deceased man's niece, Karen, who led the search, said when she went to the police station to make a report, she was told that only 2 officers were at the station and they were unable to visit the community. She was reportedly asked to return on. Karen said she, along with her brother-in-law, visited the house and introduced themselves to the teenager. He allegedly began acting in a suspicious manner. "Me asked him, when last you see him?" Him say Tuesday. So me say, Tuesday? So how him missing from Tuesday and you don't tell anybody? The place was dark, so me asked him if him could turn on the light for me. Him say me have to come inside, come turn on the light. So then me say to him, me want go in at the house to see if my uncle take sick inside there. Then him say me must come open the door. I took something and opened the window. After we opened the window, me say me smell something stink, and then him say, today's date is what? Me come out and me scream out. We start to search and we saw some fresh dirt here and we look. When we move away the dirt, we saw his hand pointing up in the air," Karen explained. By this time, Karen said the teenager had turned off the light. He was wearing a white t-shirt so we could still see him. He had something in his hand and then he went up on the banking where my uncle is. Then he went back inside the house and took up his bag, and then him come down on the residents held on to him. He never said a thing until when him start get lick and we asked him how him dead, and he allegedly say him cut the vein of his left hand and make him bleed out, she added. The teenager is now in police custody. The residents, who were as traumatized as Errol's relatives, said Errol was a good man. Anything you ask Mr. Errol for and him no give you, him no have it. Him loving and kind, friendly with everybody. Anybody him not friendly with is who come yesterday. I'm saddened by it because he's a good man. I'll know you see me, me still can't believe, Carol Wellington said. This is Girls Connection, the World's Connection. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.